Hey, how y'all doing? Keep an eye out for me. Well, if you're a smoker like me, if you experience all kinds of weird paranormal bullshit, like yours truly, I like Tyler from the security team because he says, everybody makes fun of him, and I just did. I'm sorry, Tyler. I think it's fucking adorable, and I'm not gay or anything, but I think you're fucking cute as shit, and I love you, dude. I will always follow your channel. I think you're the man, dude. Anyway, here's my cigarette review. Well, I had 2 Chesterfields left. I've never had Chesterfields before. I bought this pack. Here's the pack. Let's see. All right. I have to keep crack pipe out of the picture. I can't see that. It's illegal. It's a joke. I'm not really a crackhead. Anyway, that's for you to decide. Chesterfield. Oh, it looks backwards to me. I don't even know if I've got this right this time. Let's see. Anyway, Chesterfield. This is a pretty pack. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like nice. It's got like a kind of, well, fuck, I got more light on it. Let's see. Damn, crack pipe be damned. We gotta show these people this shit. It's a good looking pack of cigarettes, okay? So it's also, check this out. You're like, guaranteed if you don't like this shit, you keep your receipt. Make sure you get your receipt. And you'll get your money back. So I have to say, these Chesterfields are pretty damn good, but they're kind of expensive. Not just kind of, which isn't as bad as American Spirits. It said reconnecting. I had to repeat myself, whatever. But I am impressed. R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, you murderous bastards. You made some damn good cigarettes that I only read about in Stephen King novels. And, I was born like 1981, January 29th. I'll be like 38 here soon. Anyway, these are damn good cigarettes. They're just a little overpriced. I think you're asking a little bit too much for the name. They are better, and I hate to admit this, than Marlboro Reds, which is what got me into smoking. However, they're not an entire $1.50 or $2 better. If I wanted to pay that much more, I will go all the way and get the Lucky Strikes. Filterless, badass cigarettes, best tobacco that any fucking, company has ever put in a cigarette that you can buy that is not one you have to make yourself. And I've learned this recently because I've also been smoking this right here, which is, there's various varieties of this. This is roll your own tobacco. I don't know, it's all backwards to me. I don't know if you motherfucker will see it like straight wise, and if not, aliens will appear behind me and ask me for a cigarette or $3.50. I don't know, I think that's just luck. Now might ask me for like more like, I don't know. They like prime numbers like $7.15 or 17 cents rather, shit like that. Anyway, this is the English blend. No, don't fall into the couch. Well, fuck, now I'm gonna catch my house on fire. Anyway, works too, guys. It always works. Shit, not in there until it puts it out. Okay, there we go. We're done now. Okay, anyway, I forget that I'm alive. God damn. What the fuck ever. Anyway, this is roll your own tobacco. If you guys don't know how this works, millennials. Wait a minute. Shit. Technically, I'm a millennial. Fuck. Anyway, if we don't know how this works, what happens here is you get this pouch of tobacco. It comes with a little, like, pre-attached thing of, like, 50 rolling, self-rolling papers. Man, this is so confusing to me. Why am I so... God damn it, my couch is on fire. Hold on. Whiskey will put it out. Wait, no, sweet tea. Whiskey's too valuable. There we go. Okay. It's out now. Anyway, so back to Chesterfields versus Lucky Strikes. You should never pay this much for a pack of cigarettes. This thing costs $8. It is a imported brand of English blend cigarette tobacco. It is the best tobacco I've ever had, honestly. Even above Lucky's. Like, Lucky's are like the crown jewel of any cigarette I've ever smoked, period. It costs $8 and like 70 or 20 something cents a pack here. I forget. I can't do math. Anyway, with these things, I can roll like 50 fucking cigarettes or 40 or fucking however much tobacco I spill all over myself while I drunkenly smoke crack and roll cigarettes and deal with all these fucking aliens. You think I'm fucking kidding? But anyway, back to the tobacco. This Peter Stokeby, I'm not sure how to pronounce this shit. Stokeby? Anyway, dude's from Denmark, yeah. So is the tobacco, and it smells amazing. It's the best tobacco I've ever had. I mean, look at this shit. Look at the tobacco. Just look. It looks like it's shag cut, I guess. Damn camera on this motherfucker. Anyway, there we go. This is just loose tobacco. Now, if you were to break a cigarette open, even a high quality cigarette, like a Marlboro, and your tobacco got like little bits and pieces of bullshit in it, or it looks like cut up cardboard, that is because it is cut up cardboard made out of tobacco. Something called reconstituted tobacco. It's not so good for you. Tobacco, period, is not good for you. But if you're going to fucking smoke it, why not just get something that's decent? Why not get something that's really good? So here's my suggestions for the things that if you're going to kill yourself and a full flavored cigarette, or you like a good tasting tobacco, then try all of these, number one, until you find the one you like. There's like something like Bali Shag. This is the London export. This is my favorite. I've tried 4 of these brands. They have 6, I think. Peter Stokeby is the best tobacco I've ever had, hands down, period. I hadn't tried them all. I don't know yet. We'll find out. If the aliens don't kill me, and I ain't kidding, we'll find out. Maybe we can give them tobacco, like the Indians did with us honkies, and then I don't know, it'll be reverse of that. Like, they'll take our country, except it wasn't our country. Indians, guys, I'm a little teeny bit Indian, so we get to go, ha ha ha, and then I get to be like, oh, my poor white grandma, and shit like that. Man, that was probably horrible. Hope you guys can laugh. Fuck it. When E.T. gets here, or to your house, rather, you'll be laughing and smoking cigarettes, that's for goddamn sure. Okay, back to the tobacco. You guys thought I was kidding about the E.T. part of this. Ain't no, god damn it, I'm wasting this shit. It's hard to hold a camera and do this. Okay, here we go. Let's give you guys a full-on, crack-headed E.T. experience. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so what you have to do here, other than stand up and piss and leave the camera running, which is about what I'm going to do here in a minute because my bladder is the size of a peanut, is that take your little pouch. You've got rolling tobacco and your papers are right here. So you've got this convenient little system in which you can take your tobacco out of your pouch and put it in your lap and sit here with your legs crossed like me because I'm a dainty. Very pretty. The ladies like it. I don't give a fuck if they do or not, really. That's what I do. You get your proper amount of tobacco. Now, when you roll a cigarette, I've found, I didn't realize, like, when you get this, like, shag tobacco, it's real easy to, like, put the right amount of tobacco in there or too much. And then it's also really easy to, like, not pull it apart. Like, this tobacco gets packed in there, and it's so finely cut that you need to kind of, like, when you first open it, at least, you need to, like, kind of tug and pull on it to get like a proper amount, because otherwise you'll put way too fucking much in there and just waste it, and then you can't even get a draw off of it. So you just kind of have to like pack it in the ends and stuff, and it takes practice. And if you ever rolled and smoked a lot of weed, it's a totally different experience, so don't even fucking compare it to that. It is not like that, but it'll make you better at rolling weed, hopefully, if you've got good weed. It's like puffy and whatever. It's not comparable. Okay, so here we go. Now, in the dark tower, Roland can just like whip his tobacco out and be like, and roll a cigarette. I can't do that. By the way, I mentioned Stephen King earlier. previous to smoking those Chesterfields, the only time I ever knew about what a Chesterfield cigarette was, even though I was born here in North Carolina in 1981, was by reading Stephen King novels. Ain't that some shit? And here they are. Backwards ass looking to me on the camera. Chesterfields. They are very good cigarettes. Best filtered cigarette I've ever had, I'd have to say. But they're too... Excuse me. I'll be right back. Watch for aliens while I'm gone. Oh, yeah. Woo! Thank you, Mrs. Thank you very much. You've given me a good ton. And in turn, I'll give you a good ton. Oh, now that's over with. Fuck. You see, I just find money laying in the chair. It came out of my pocket. I'm just looking at it. Anyway, now that I've managed to roll my own cigarette, of which I'll get like at least twice or 3 times as much out of as one of these packs. Now here, guys, I'm talking about premium smoking experience for people who like full flavored cigarettes. See, I've got a speaker hooked up here. If you guys hear that. It's electromagnetic activity. And that kind of shit happens. Weird shit happens to me all the time. Anyway, it's probably because I'm tripping my balls off from all the LSD I took back in the day. This cigarette here is the bomb. They're all the bomb. What I'm saying here is, here's your comparison. Filtered Chesterfields. Filters aren't for pussies. I don't give a damn what the Marlboro man said. They're still good. They're convenient. I don't like smoking while I'm driving a unfiltered cigarette so much, but then it's kind of stupid to smoke while you drive. Anyway, everything we do is stupid. We're fucking stupid. I'm stupid. You're probably stupid too. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, but we're all stupid as human beings. Here's my point, is that $8 and something, shit, where'd Lucky's go? Lucky Strikes, unfiltered, the real deal. This is the finest cigarettes. It says it backwards on the underside too. That's why we live in the alternate dimension. Ah! Anyway, ET is fucking with me. I'm telling you guys. Okay, $8 and something a pack of this in North Carolina and Nashville. $8.25 for 25 cigarettes that are, this is a regular size cigarette like a Marlboro Red, that long. So by the time you get down to the nub, you are burning and turning your fingers brown as mine are now. You can, oh wow, you can really see it. Look at that nicotine stain. That's the nicotine stain of a madman. Anyway, here's my point. If you don't have those nicotine stains on your, the filter ain't gonna keep it from being up all in here. You're gonna die, son. We all gonna die someday. So I want to smoke the best cigarettes there are. Chesterfield. Way better than any other full flavored cigarette there is. They're like $6 and something a pack. The extra dollar is worth it. So, Chesterfield, bravo. I waited for a while for these to come out. Stephen King promotes them in his books. You guys must have been on to something. Whatever the debate blend is in here, it is by far superior to most other filtered cigarettes. Marlboro can't compete with this shit right here. Sorry. Plain out. I've been smoking for like many years now. I'm 38. I've been smoking since I was like on and off 7 years old, I guess. Dang, Reynolds. You fucks. You should give me a kickback. Look, my fingers is orange. That ain't Donald Trump reference. I don't do politics. Anyway, my point here is that this motherfucker from Denmark has something going on here. If you could buy these in a unfiltered pack with this blend of tobacco right here, it'd be far superior to either of those. And that if you're smart and you're gonna kill yourself, you'll do it slowly and surely and enjoy every puff. So roll your own cigarettes. Handmade. Use this little guy right here. God damn, I dropped my fucking shit. I'm fucking ridiculous. It ain't like I ain't already drank a fifth of liquor tonight. But anyway, if you're gonna kill yourself, why not do it right? You know, you can get one of these guys, stuff that shit in a tube. It's gonna be expensive. Or you can quit being a fucking prick and kill yourself outright and turn your fingers orange. I'm gonna have to do like more of this. You guys can see what I'm saying. Ain't nobody watching. Where's my booze? There it is. By the way, also cheap booze, cheap ass whiskey. So if you want decent whiskey, Aristocrat Kentucky blended whiskey. Now, do not mistake this. There is this same Aristocrat Kentucky blended whiskey. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever's in the bottle tastes completely different. It's horrible if you get the black one, like the label is colored black and red or something like that. It's fucking terrible. You want the tan one. It's like $7 a bottle. And it's pretty good for $7 a bottle. If you drink constantly and deal with space aliens like I do. And hence, there's the important things in life. Smoke premium, ridiculously archaic, and expensive cigarettes for the fucking, I don't know, because Stephen King mentioned them in his movies and books and shit. I don't know. I don't even know why I know that. I usually read fantasy about sword and sorcery and shit, and Dritz and all that stuff. But I know about Chesterfields. And since they are the new guy on the block, I will give Chesterfields big props. Filtered cigarette, full flavor. I don't know about the lights. I don't do that shit. Fuck smoking light cigarettes. I ain't down for like killing myself so I can breathe air. I can do that anyway. If I'm gonna smoke a light cigarette, I'll just stand next to somebody smoking this. Okay? But these Chesterfields are great. And they do have that handy dandy 1 pack per person guarantee thing, which I'm going to redeem just because I made this video, you pricks. Okay? Kiss my ass. I just promoted your fucking shit and you're gonna kill people, so give me some money. God damn it, I ain't trying to play shit about aliens. Well, back to reality. Chesterfields are good. They're extremely good. They are not quite worth the money. Well then, if you want something really mild, get the, and you like a traditional American blend, like really Swedish kind of, or sweet, I mean tasting, hand-rolled without a filter cigarette, but that is more mild, like a light cigarette. Get the Dutch export. If you want something in between, get the, what was it called? 4 of these blends now, and they're all fucking excellent, don't get me wrong. Try the Norwegian Shag. That's a great queen. It's a little bit between a camel like blend and an American blend. It's somewhere in between there. It's a little bit like the Amsterdam, which is like a like Bali Shag, like that, you know, really strong. I don't know. It's different. You just have to try it. They're all excellent. The English export is the shit. This is the best tobacco I've ever smoked. Period. Hands down. I would like pay a manufacturer if I was a millionaire and I wanted to kill myself, even though I had millions of dollars just to make this into cigarettes that I didn't have to make myself. Okay. Other than that, Lucky Strike. That's it. If you're willing to pay somebody that much money and you can find these motherfuckers, Lucky Strikes, they don't taste quite as good as the Peter Stokely English blend to me. But these are fan-fucking-tastic cigarettes. They're the best you can get. I am saving this one for my death day, which could be any day. So, yeah, $8.20 a pack. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to pay that much for filterless cigarettes, period. The reason that we do is because the filter makes you taste the fact that it's full of cardboard bullshit tobacco a lot less. That's why, you know, people are paying like $6 for a pack of Marlboros like I've grown up smoking that are filtered and have, you know, a decent taste. But I don't know if you guys noticed, they make these special blends and they just keep on like saying, oh, we'll give you 50 cents off if you smoke more and more cardboard. And that's basically what you're doing. It's like cardboard made out of recycled tobacco. And it's literally like recycled tobacco taken and watered down and ground up and put into a sheet and then allowed to dry. And then they, you know, blend that in after they slice it up into your cigarette. And it's not entirely tobacco. It's all kinds of nasty shit. So if you're going to smoke, smoke something decent. Watch out for aliens. Watch out for lights that appear after you smoke all this cardboard and crack and everything else. Drink this aristocrat whiskey. Whiskey. You start saying whiskey if you drink enough of it. If you drink enough of it, you'll start seeing those lights. And if you smoke enough crack, you'll start seeing those lights. I haven't experienced that with the Chesterfields and the Lucky Strikes, or the Peter Stokely, especially. Maybe it's just I'm schizophrenic. Maybe it's just that I'm an idiot that talks too much. Either way, folks, watch out for the coming apocalypse. We all live one. Drink a lot. Smoke your cigarettes. Enjoy sweet tea to chase your whiskey with. Try to get laid. Don't do anything immoral with anybody. Help your neighbors. See, I'm kind of like one of those followers of somebody named Jesus or Buddha or whatever. I believe in benevolency. I believe that it's important to be benevolent, or at least to try to be. We as human beings are parasitic in nature, and we kill each other constantly. It's kind of our nature. Every kind of new technology we get a hold of, we just turn it into a weapon. And that shit's getting old. So smoke up, drink up, smoke crack, smoke meth, smoke everything you fucking can. And have fun. Life is a very short experience, and we are all inevitably going to die. From children to old men to guys in their late 30s like me. We all gonna die. Sooner or later. So, enjoy your life. That's all I can say. By the way, Chesterfield, Lucky Strikes especially, you guys are my favorite. I'm sorry to say that. That World War II thing kind of has me hooked. And also, you just really truly make the best for people who can stand having a little tiny bit of tobacco in their mouth every few puffs. Aristocrat, you killed my battery. All I got to say to you is I'm impressed that you could make something so tolerable for like $7.20 a bottle. Excellent. Keep going. I have drank so many bottles of it, it is fucking ridiculous, and no wonder I'm seeing aliens. I've probably killed so many brain cells that I'm nearly like autistic at this point, so, or Downs, I don't know. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I apologize. I literally am probably autistic to begin with. I have a learning disability in math that I was diagnosed with in 1980, like 6 or something. I don't know if I just like looking at myself or if I'm just trying to talk about aliens. Might just be a little bit of both. Maybe I like looking at myself because I'm so pretty and I'm an alien. Maybe I'm expecting something to happen. Maybe I'm hoping something to happen. One thing's for sure. I love you guys. Very tired. No, I did a ridiculous promotion video. I feel like I've got somebody with a camera in my face, even though I'm the one holding this thing. I can never figure out where to look. Oh, there it is. Ah. And now I feel like I'm being weird. Okay. Anyway. Fuck it. Edit. Fuck it. And then edit it again. I'm tired. I'm very tired. This is the best. Get you some Peter Stoke bees or some Lucky Strikes. Smoke the fuck up. I love you guys. Enjoy your life while you can. Regardless of what happens, life is too short. And remember that God loves you, no matter what. I, as Van Logan Calloway, love you. Especially love you, Val. Goodbye.